comes alive. You can feel the magic in the night. From every corner of the world we came, one dream to chase, one common flame. Every lane, every road, every heartbeat, every soul. The journey starts the moment we're here, with hope instead of fear. We came to fight, we came to fly, together reaching for the sky. One chance, one shot, one destiny. Tonight we're who we're meant to be. history. Where champions always rise. Another name will join them all. Another legend standing tall. Storm, Lucky, Larson, Masters. Who's the next to win the crown? Sean Rash, Jesper Svensson, hey, AJ Johnson, Matthias Ankerdal, Karsten Hansen, Kyle Troop, Jason Belmont. Who's next? Hear the call of the north. Hear the silence. Hear the call. They are coming. From the north, south, east, west. Different countries, different roads. One destination, Helsingborg. Olympia, bowling. One dream, one goal, one title. Storm! Lucky Larson Masters! Under northern skies we stand. Champions gather from every land. Every journey, every mile has brought them here for one more trial. Every heartbeat, every frame, every player, every name. Tonight, the story starts again. Hear the call of the north, where champions rise. Under Scandinavian skies. Hear the call of the north, where legends are born and history lives forevermore. Storm, Lucky, Larson, Masters. Hear the call of the north. Storm, Lucky, Larson, Masters. This is more than competition. This is tradition. This is family. Another name will enter the Hall of Champions. The lanes remember. The crowd remembers. Champions leave, but their names remain forever. From Australia, Jason Belmonte. Power, personality, passion. From the United States, Kyle Troop! Kyle Troop! From Denmark, Karsten Hansen. Year after year, frame after frame, another champion earns his name.
All right. It's time for another squad at the Storm Lucky Larson Masters, and this is squad 5. It's a pretty special squad, and it's a squad I would like to bowl and not be at this booth in here. But since my elbow is not cooperating, I decided that it's not worth it, and instead I'm here with my dear friend Matt McNeil, and we'll give you guys a little bit of commentating on this 5th squad, which is going to be a great one. Welcome back to Sweden, Matt.
Hey, thank you, Martin. It's great to be back here.
Appreciate it. Yeah, and you already had time to do some work. Yeah, this afternoon.
Yeah.
What was going on?
We had a nice seminar talking about urethane and how to adapt to the urethane environment. So it was very good. A lot of good interaction. It was very nice.
Oh, very good. And yeah, let's see if we have some use for what you talked about when we're
Yeah.
watching this squad.
Yeah, there's a few people I recognize from the seminar, so we'll see if they took anything away from it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so we have a whole lot of great bowlers on the lanes now who's going to try to beat the leading scorer. I mean, Tomo scored 1488. Yeah, of course there's a chance it's going to get beaten, but they're going to have to do some serious amount of striking to get there. But we've seen some decent scores so far. But have you seen enough to say anything about the scoring pace, Matt?
Well, we got some guys coming over from the United States that probably will tweak that scoring pace so far. I think one of the big variables in the scoring of the squad is definitely the lane play of the field and the equipment that they choose to use. So I think that's it can be really good, it can be not so good, it can be kind of in between. But if you get a lot of people doing the wrong thing out there, you're going to severely limit the amount of score you have out there. If you get a lot of guys doing the right thing out there, you can have scores like what Tomo had last night.
Yeah, and then just the question, what is the right and the wrong thing to do?
Well, that's if I knew that answer, Martin, I'd probably be on a beach splitting coconuts somewhere, and having a cocktail drink or something with an umbrella in it.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad idea, but I'll rather take Olympia bowling than that. They don't have to worry about sunscreen and shit.
Yeah, absolutely. And the food here at Olympia is just like I've already eaten 3 meals here. It's Baki's got a new chef, a couple new chefs, and the food here is so good. It's unbelievable.
We normally have a problem staying in shape going over to the States, but maybe you have the opposite when you come here.
I have the opposite here.
Okay.
I definitely overeat because the food is so very good.
I'm glad to hear, and I can agree. There is some bowling centers around the world that have some decent restaurants, but this one is for sure up there, and that's one of the reasons that we host the tournament here, because the players like it, they like the food, they like the atmosphere, and Helsingborg, the city is nice, and obviously the whole crew here with Patrick and steering the ship. But yeah, there's some fantastic guys that've been here for quite a long time, and also some new faces. But it's just overall very good.
Yep, I agree.
So this year we decided to go a little shorter with the pattern than the other years. I was about to almost go cheetah short-ish.
Yeah.
But after some discussion with Kegel and my good friends over there, we decided 38 feet is going to be the one. Of course, we know by then that will bring quite some urethane traffic into play here. And I don't think it's the wrong choice. I think it's probably the right choice, but it's just the question is for how many games.
Yep.
So we'll see what's going to happen in this squad I'll say this is the first squad when we have in average a little higher quality of bowlers. Not trying to say there's a lot of bad bowlers before, but this one has a lot of potential high scoring bowlers. Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. It's I think my early formulations of everything, and don't quote me on this, but I'd say urethane probably in play for a game and a half, 2 games, and then I think it's some res balls. And I think just when this pattern stretches out and you get enough of that oiled down lane, you need something that's going to flare enough. I don't see the urethane balls flaring enough and getting down the lane, because you get forced in that middle part of the lane. They're very flat in there. So if you have a ball that wants to read it very early or close to you, then it's never going to do the right thing. So.
We got the Lucky Larson event, and maybe my teammate here, Timmy All, showed that you don't always have to ace him to strike.
That's right.
A little brook there. Maybe not too nice of us to show the replay on that one. Maybe that's a better replay to look by our friends at Yopo. That's another teammate of mine in Team Pergamon, Zacharias Lindqvist. He can make him fly.
He can. Yeah, when your rev rate starts with the number 5, you throw them around pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, both you and me have a 5 in our numbers as well, but it's 255.
Yeah. Or if we can add our shots, if we can combine our shots, I can get there.
You can get to 502, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one.
Well, there's another one with a lot of rev rate, and I'll say he is absolutely one of our most up-and-coming guys. Noel Haglund Torgersen, son of Tori and Linda. Yeah. And there's some absolutely great bowling DNA in that one.
Yep. That young man's got good bowling genetics, and he knows how to use them. He's developing into a really, really good player, and hope Tori's watching.
Oh, he is, absolutely. I know he's here. And
hello, Tori. Miss you, and hope you're doing great.
I don't know if he's watching the stream because I think he's out here, but
he's actually is he here?
Yeah, he's in the center.
Oh, well, I gotta at some point I gotta go say hi.
Yeah. Well, I think actually we'll be able to say hi to him a lot on Monday morning, because I think we have a little golf round planned.
All right, that's spectacular.
Yeah. So Monday and Tuesday there's no squats in the morning, and we'll take our chance to get out and get some fresh air and do some farming at the golf course.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So, yeah. So let's see if we can get into some of the bowling here, and we are currently looking at the 13 to 16, and we have Zacharias Zacke Lindqvist, who is starting with the front 4. That doesn't hurt you. Just left of him is one of our best 200 guys the last couple of years in the national team, Robin Ilhammar. He started with open, so that's obviously that's not, you cannot just close your eyes and throw it and pray. You need to step up there and roll pretty good to strike.
Yep, as I always said, hope is not a strategy.
No, it's not. So at lane 12, Newell is up here again after the front 3. Oh, I had one of those actually a couple of nights ago. Then I woke up.
Yep, yeah, me too.
Because it's only in my dream I can make him fly that good. 4 in a row from Newell.
Yeah, nice replay here too. He's got a really nice game. I really enjoy watching him play. It's a very nice game.
Yeah. I have quite some of my teammates here, and Robin Newberg is another one. He just got home from the U21 World Championship, and he unfortunately told me that he has to go work outside the country, so he can only bowl today, and then he's going to have to leave for some work, but he still wanted to get here and work at the squads.
How about, speaking of work, the Tomo, who had the big score last night, he washes dishes here.
Yeah.
He's the dishwasher.
Yes.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
You know, I think that's great. I mean, it's not a glorious job, but for a 15-year-old, it's a great way to start in the bowling industry. You know, get in, and everybody's got to start somewhere. You get in, and you just work hard. And look what happens. He's in the bowling center every day, practices every day. He's around like-minded people every day. He's around, such great mentors like Patrick Baki and so many other great bowlers that are around here, and Carl down in the pro shop. And
there's a couple of them too in Göta. We have Victor, of course, is helping us out a lot, and Mons and Vigo and I forget some of them, of course, but they are a group of young guys, and that helps a lot to push each other and go to tournaments and go practice. So I can see there's going to be quite some great bowlers coming from Olympia Bowling and ES Göta in the future.
Yep, I agree. And that's a great way to get your start.
Yeah, and I was going to say I'll remember, but I almost don't know. But to get my first couple of free games, I did clean pins. I I did resurface bowling balls, and I was cleaning machines and stuff.
Yep.
So that's the way I got my first way into to be able to practice a lot and get some free games. That's the way to do it.
Yep.
So yeah, it's and I bet he slept pretty good after that 1488. Somebody told me that he never shot 1400 on tournament before, and he's
Wow.
leading the Lucky Larson event here with 1488.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Pretty impressive start here on lane 11. Joachim and Noel is showing everybody how to do it. And obviously, we're quite some of us, when we get asked, who do you like to watch bowl? Joachim Karlsson is the name that comes up.
Yeah.
I would do a lot to have his hand and reverberate when I was at my best. Ooh, that's a rough one for Theodore. That's what I've seen. Even if it's possible to score and get the pocket, what I've seen is it's kind of easy to get the ball to read a little soon and roll out just a little touch early to not get not to be able to kick the corner pins out.
And vice versa too. It's kind of it's pretty easy to kind of oh no, we got the bad leave on lane 2. We got the lily on lane 2.
Oh, maybe you have to switch over to one to the low end, because
That's a pretty rare leave.
yeah. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
William Bergen after a 3-bagger.
We call that the lily in the United States.
Well, sorry about that, William. Let's head back over to 11 and 12 and see if they can keep going with the strike train here. That's when I did some testing on the pattern here, the first version, which was probably the 4th or the 5th, because the guys over at Kegel in Florida already tried a bunch and they know this place. So the first one, I felt like I could 210 with 4 different balls.
Yeah.
Still 38 feet.
Yep.
And either I threw it a little hard and didn't come back, or I kind of like read early and went straight.
Yep.
Like it felt like 210 was the easiest thing ever. So we did some tweaking, because I think that was a little too much, and then tweaked a couple of times, and then the last time it got to, in my opinion, a little too easy. So we went back one step, and that's what we are bowling at the moment. So not impossible, but certainly not stupid easy either. Let's see. Oh, we got something's happening here, but here we go. Joachim's. Have a look at that.
Oh, very nice.
I don't want to be pin when
No.
these balls approach.
No.
Yeah, so it's even though if there's a lot of Europeans, so now we are playing by the 78 rule, so only European balls produced at 78 hardness can be used. And from my opinion, it feels like we don't see as much carry down with those balls as we did before with the other ones. Emil Svensson is on this pair. We are at the moment on 7 and 8, and he's another guy that got home together with Robin Newberg from the World Championship. Only difference with him was that he got home with the gold medal.
Yeah.
So that was impressive, and obviously always great for us Swedes to see one of our countrymen win. Jesper seems to get off another good start.
Yeah. He's all right at doing that.
Yeah, I would say that he wouldn't. Really,
Fair.
Yeah. He had a little problem last year, dealing with not being able to prepare so much for this tournament, because his great friend on tour, Kyle Troop, got married, and he got here and didn't have too many days to qualify, and actually didn't make it. So he didn't make the cut, and so he said, well, you know, I'm joining you guys in the tournament, going to help you out with some stuff. So he's now helping me, Daniel and Patrick, and the rest of the guys out a little bit more, but he also spending more time down here. So he bowled the first squad of the tournament, and was the squad leader by then.
Yep.
Obviously hard to say its scoring pace at that time with the 1390, and I still think the 1390 will make it, especially with the early bird. But you never know. I can surely see that there could be some striking this week.
Yeah,
So-
I agree. Yeah, I definitely agree. I watched. I've only watched a handful, 2-3 squads here, but I think the pocket's pretty accessible for the most part, and when the pocket's accessible, obviously the chance of higher scores greatly increases. So,
Yeah. It does.
ooh,
Robin seemed to figure something out
Yeah.
after his start with 2 splits.
I think the big question is or I see it like kind of game 2, game 3, really probably more into game 3. That's when I think some of the more important decisions on lane play and strategy have to get made. And I think that's kind of where the field separates a little bit. You get a couple people that kind of do the right thing, and then you get a good amount of people that try something else and
Yeah.
it doesn't work. So I think that's kind of where the big fork in the road is for a lot of people.
And also, I think at the beginning, when people don't know the scoring pace, they have a tendency to maybe stick to the plan. I don't want to sacrifice too much. When you start to see a little bit more of a trend where the scoring is going to go, you maybe have to make those moves a little earlier because you know that you cannot afford a bad game.
Yep.
That was pretty cool also. It's so hard to try out and come up with patterns and to predict what's going to happen and what the field is going to do. And I'm so happy to have Kegel supporting this event with both with equipment and manpower, because they are the best in the industry.
Yep.
Anybody can do and predict the right things. It's them. They have so much data. They've been in this center for a long time, and even if we haven't really played this distance, they're the ones to trust when it comes into patterns and seeing what, like, I tell them what I want.
Yep.
And then they come up with something. And basically what I told them this year is I want to go shorter, and I want to have like a pattern where I don't mind it started with urethane, because I know that's going to happen with shorter pattern, but I don't want to see too many scores from players camping on the same dot for 6 games.
Exactly.
I want them to be able to play some different angles, but also kind of to score a high game. I think they need to adopt and make some, at least 1 or 2 big moves during the block. And so far, I like what I see.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely not a situation where you can just get into a spot and camp out. The pattern's designed to move around and to force you to demonstrate you got more than 1 or 2 skills. This is a pattern that allows you to demonstrate how great you are, and I think that's what I really like seeing. And when I talk about a lane condition, is something that allows the bowler's skills to shine. Show us what all the different things you can do and how well you can do them. I think, for me as a bowler, I really enjoy watching that.
Then it's bowling on tour for the amount of years I've done. It's also you got to realize when you have 340, 350 bowlers or something like that, what's going to be the case here at Olympia. There will always be those guys that naturally matches up for the environment.
Yep.
And make them look easy. That's even guys think they're really hard and look around the corner and they see somebody looking at this as a house shot and make them look stupid easy. There's always those guys that make like really matches up naturally. And it seemed like Tomo was one of those the other day. Like it didn't look like it was hard at all. Like he had a little bit of hold. He had some misroom to the right. His ball went through the pins when he went light. It was just what we call good ball reaction, having the nuts.
Yep, exactly.
Oh. Our world champ seems to like the fresh here. Emil Svensson on lane 8.
Yeah, there's a lot of big games here. I think we're going to see probably a good handful of games north of 250 this first round.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see in game 2 if they can repeat it or if they see the next pair as a little different.
Well, that's the whole thing, right? You know, you go to a different pair, different topography, different people doing different things. Can you keep it going? You know, how fast can you adapt?
We did, I don't know, I should remember, but I think this is the 3rd year now when we choose the strategy of having the bowlers finish the last game on the starting pair.
Yeah, I like that. I really enjoy it. I think that's one of the best things I've ever seen in tournament play, Larson.
Appreciate it. Yeah, after some thinking, obviously there's a bunch of different centers that maybe have pairs that you cannot have bowl 2 games on because there is a pillar or there is a wall or there is something else. But the good thing in Olympia is there is no bad pairs. There is no like stupid difference in the pairs. So that's when I started to come up with this. Instead of having all the talk about people trashing the lanes in practice or first game or whatever, I don't care how I'm leaving them. In this format, you have to think that in 3 hours or 2.5 hours,
you're going to be back.
Yeah.
So you're incentivized to play them like a human being.
If you kind of screw them up, then you have to have a little bit of it back when you get there. And obviously, it's no guarantee that a pair will be good if you try to make them good on practice. But at least you cannot blame anybody else. So, and it's, you know, when you do stuff in a tournament and people don't bitch and whine, then you know it's good. So you don't necessarily need a tap on the shoulder, but I appreciate that one from you though. Emil looking at the 280s the first game. And it's pretty cool because he's bowling on 7 and 8, where Markaryd's Bowling and Svan's Talk is our lane partners. We have a bunch of nice people or companies that's sponsoring each lane, and Svan's Talk actually offered both a 5,000 Swedish bonus if you shoot 300 on 7-8, but also in this squad, because he's here watching and he likes to add a little extra spice to it, he also offered 1,000 extra to the high game 1 and high game 3.
Wonderful.
And it looks like the high game 1 will come out of on his pair, because I don't think there's any other 279 ish. There's a 269 on Joachim Karlsson though.
Yep. Looks like
Emil will be the one that cashes for the little extra bonus from Kenneth Svan and Svan's Talk.
Yeah. Noel with a nice 258.
Kenneth is just one of those guys that really loves the game. He's main sponsor in a tournament called Svan's Talk Masters, and he always been supportive to this event and really just loves the game. He likes the ball, but also just sit down and watch. So we appreciate his support. Yeah, some big ones, but obviously we see some low ones as well. Not everybody likes them on the fresh, it looks like. Quite a lot of the field here now is bowling the first squad, and always a little hard.
Yeah, kind of getting the feel for them, right? What's working, what's not. And, you know, 10 minutes is a very quick amount of time to try to really have a good sense of what's the lane asking for from me, get my timing, get my feel, get the right surface, get the right ball, right? Get in the right part of the lane, stay up with moves. So.
Yep. Zacharias have another one. Looking at 244. Marcus, obviously a great bowler, been in a national team for a long time. He bowled the squad before and didn't match up, but didn't bowl very good. He's on it again. At least looking at the 200 start now, even if he's not super happy with after a spare 3-bagger. But yeah, he's a grinder. Give up, and Marcus is not very often mentioned in the same sentence.
Those are the guys that, you know, that no give up, that no quit mentality. I mean, I wish I could coach that, but you can't. It's either you have it or you don't. And the guys that don't have it, they give themselves a lot more opportunities to win tournaments than the people who don't.
Heading into the break here between game 1 and 2, if you guys have any questions in the chat, let us know. Matt McNeil is here from Storm, from Storm Bowling Products. Well, together with myself here, I think we have quite some knowledge in this game, or I know actually. And Matt's resume is pretty impressive. Winning, how many eagles do we have now?
Oh, 5.
Not many guys have 5 eagles, and for everybody in Europe that doesn't know what an eagle is, let them know, Matt. What is? How do you get an eagle?
Oh, you got to be
lucky. Okay.
Well, yeah, you got to have some really good things happen to you, and then you have to bowl out of your mind. It's the United States Bowling Congress it's the Open Championship, so that means it's open to every USBC member, and you're going to get, depending on the year, 40 to 60 to 70,000 people bowling that tournament.
How many you said?
Yeah.
70,000.
Yes. Yeah.
Listen to that, 70,000. I think we have in Sweden about around 15,000 bowlers or so, active bowlers, and they have 70,000 bowling the tournament.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you bowl 3 events, and then you bowl a team event. You're on a 5-person team. You bowl 3 games.
Yep.
You bowl a doubles event with
Yep.
a doubles partner. You bowl 3 games.
Yep.
You bowl a singles event, and that's 3 games of singles.
Yep.
And then they have 2 extra categories. So they have all events, which is an individual 9-game total, and then they have the team all events, which is your 5-man team, your 9-game total.
Yep.
If you win one of those categories against the rest of the field,
Yep.
you get what they call an eagle, and it's this very, very heavy, large trophy that has an eagle on top.
Yeah.
And it's considered next to the USBC Masters or the BPAA US Open. It's probably considered the highest award the Congress can bestow on you.
Yeah.
And so winning one in a lifetime is phenomenal. Winning 2 is incredible. Anything north of 2 or 3, and you get put into this very, very small category of less than, I think 18 or 19 people.
Oh yeah, it's impressive.
And it's really incredible. So all I can say is I've been pretty darn lucky, and I've had really good teammates. I can tell you that much.
And you did your homework probably. I mean, you know quite something about this game, absolutely. And yeah, one of those stellar traditional lefties that just don't miss. At least you used to be. So
I'm not too bad at not missing. It's just whether the ball's strong enough to get 9 or 10 is the only question these days in my twilight years, or whatever you want to call them.
Pins get too heavy nowadays.
Yeah, the pins seem to get heavier. The older I get, the heavier those pesky pins get.
It's kind of weird because holding onto the ball feels like it's actually heavier, but when it gets down to the pins, it looks lighter.
Yeah, right.
I don't like it.
No, it's not a good combination.
No. Well, yeah, like I said, Matt can bowl. He's now working for Storm and does a lot of travel in Europe and in Asia. Recently got to Sweden from Holland and Belgium, yeah? Where you did some work with Francois Lavoie and some seminars as a matchmaker. And on Monday, everybody down here in the Malmö region could go down to Ström and Baltiska Hallen and meet Matt and Francois Lavoie and try out some storm balls and get some great advice for both, maybe some physical advice, but also what should be next to add in their bag.
Absolutely, and if you guys come down and if we have a ball on site that you want to pick up and we have it, I'll lay it out for you and go through everything with you, and we'll set you up and make sure you got a great rolling storm ball.
Yeah, and if you're not able to come to to Ströms in Baltiska on Monday. Maybe you have a chance on Tuesday, and then you gotta be in Höganäs at Matthias Müller's place, and then you'll bring Ryan Barnes with you instead.
Yep, a guy with a little bigger rev rate than Frankie's, but you know, he's from that Barnes pedigree legacy. You know, both the dad, the mom, incredible bowlers in the all right, and I'll tell you, the apple didn't fall far from the tree with Ryan. He can play at a high level.
He can play, and it would be pretty cool for Ryan to get back to Höganäs, because he actually was there a couple of years ago bowling a Swedish league match between some of the Storm Evolution team kids and some of the Swedish youth national team, I think it was. So, and that was a popular thing.
Yeah.
And then